So if you fly in the United States, then this is a pretty big deal. We got 14 days until you may or may not need this Spektrum Sky ID. I think there's some pretty cool things that come with it. I'm going to get one, and I really don't need one. Let me show you the cool things about this remote ID, this digital license plate for our airplanes. Or start flying stuff about this size and you don't have to worry about it. Hang on a minute. If you want to win a jet like this, all you have to do is subscribe. Click the like button and leave a comment. And then ring the bell so you don't miss my next video. At 1,000 subscribers, we gave this jet away. At 5,000, we're going to give another one. I don't know what it is yet. We'll see when that time comes. So hey, subscribe guys. Happy flying. Hey YouTube, it's Sean, Griffin RC Planes. September 16th is the deadline. We got 14 days until you may or may not need this remote ID. If you fly in an FAA recognized area, such as our AMA club fields or other FAA recognized places, then you don't need this, which that's pretty cool. I guess that's a really big win. You know, a lot of people were really fighting against this thing. I didn't pay it a whole lot attention. Some people made it a big deal. I just figured if it happened, it happened. So it's kind of a license plate for our airplane if we don't fly at an FAA recognized airspace. So if you fly in your backyard or a park or a high school, or I fly in the shopping center parking lots, then you'll need this thing. And it's kind of got some good sides to it. It gives some pretty good telemetry data back to our transmitters if we have the proper receivers. So it gives back telemetry data through the SRXL2 and X-Bus. And so the AR630, 631, 637, and so on, and then all the other telemetry capable receivers, you'll be able to get the telemetry data to the screen of your transmitter. And it's like airspeed and altitude, and there's a timer, and there's a bunch of other cool stuff here. I'll show it to y'all right now.
Spektrum's Sky ID Remote ID module helps RC pilots fly in compliance with the latest FAA Remote ID guidelines. Sky ID is designed for pilots who fly in areas not considered FAA-recognized identification areas, such as backyards or public parks. Think of Sky ID as a digital license plate for your aircraft. Sky ID is FAA Remote ID compliant and FCC certified, and it provides RID GPS data to mobile devices. GPS data includes aircraft ground speed, altitude, position, heading, distance, and time. Weighing in at 14 grams, it is compatible with aircraft of almost any size and supports Spektrum telemetry through SRXL2 and X-Bus. Installation is easy. First, register your Sky ID serial number on the FAA Drone Zone website. You will add your device and the serial number found on the side of the Sky ID module. The Sky ID includes 3 different cables for easy connection to almost any receiver application. Power to the Sky ID is supplied through the receiver or onboard battery. Next, install the module to your aircraft with the included hook and loop or double-sided tape. You can mount the Sky ID in any location in your aircraft. Verify operation by viewing a solid LED on the device or Remote ID mobile app. Now you are ready to fly.
All right, well here's our new toy. Well, kind of. A couple good points. $69 right now versus the $100 that it's going to be. And then the telemetry data that it's going to send back to our transmitters is really cool. You know, I recently just did a video showing this altimeter. This thing is going to show altitude, ground speed, and all kinds of other stuff.
probably just like the GPS module. But let's see what other kind of information we can see real quick here. Twice the size of a quarter, it looks like. It's going to come with all the plugs to hook it up to our receiver. Let me show you a little bit of their video. Well, let me let's go to manual here real quick, and I'll show you the receivers we can connect it to and see the telemetry data. So you can plug it up with a servo plug into any open channel just to power the module. That way you're legal. But if you want to see the telemetry data on your transmitter, you have to have a X-bus port available or a SRXL2. Those are all the different plugs that it comes with, and it's updatable through the USB programmer. So that means, obviously there'll be updates. So you need to register it to yourself through SPEKTRUM. Plus, we need to register it with this FAA website stuff. But see, the AR630 receiver doesn't have any telemetry plugs on it like this 637 does. But the bind plug is also an SRXL2 port. So you can plug it in there and see the telemetry data. Or if you have a AR637TA, you can plug it into right here, this SRXL2 spot right there, or in the bind program. But I just read this, and this SRXL2 right here, the 4-pin plug, is tied into the one of the bind program. So you can't have two.
Well, hey, 14 more days. You may or may not need it. So, hey, if you enjoy what I put out, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you're still subscribed and share the videos and all that good stuff. That's the best way to support what I do. And you can buy touch-up paint from my eBay store. But hey, I got kind of a request for you guys. So somebody asked me if I could figure out on an NX10, but I think it might be the same with all the NX. This person wanted to have a timer that in 3 minutes it said gear down. And I said, hey, I'll try to figure it out. And I fiddled with the NX for a little bit. I haven't really done a whole lot with sounds in any of the transmitters. But I did discover that there's a second timer. I didn't know that. I got the second timer to alert me 3 minutes in while the first timer is still going for your flight battery. However long you set that for. And then at the end of 3 minutes, it said time expired. But I can't figure out how to change it from time expired to gear down. Gear down is in that list of all the other sounds. And when I flip a switch, I can make it say gear down. But where there's a will, there's a way. There's got to be a way to make it say gear down. If you can figure it out, put it in the comments. And the person that asked me is probably going to be paying attention to this. And maybe you guys can help him figure it out. I just don't have the time right this second to study on it for a while. There's not a whole lot of help in the manual. It's just one of those things you just got to play with. And that's good wintertime fun to hold your transmitter. So, all right, guys. Hey, have a good 3-day weekend. Hope everybody gets to go fly a little bit. I'm going to try to do it myself, at least 2 of the days, hopefully. I'm going to take my mom out, one of them. And I guess that's all I got for this one. So, hey, thumbs up, share, like, all that good stuff. 14 days, remote ID. It's on sale for $69 versus the $100 that it will be. So, get some telemetry out of it, and you're legal just in case you do go fly somewhere else. So, all right, hey, thank you guys. Until next time, you'll see me here, right there. Okay, adios.